Nothing else to say there. Other than dumb me. Really tough. That was gotta be a cringeworthy death. What the heck was I thinking? I was trying to sprint through that and I was getting caught on the stupid blades. God, I'm so stupid. I am just so stupid. This is like... It's gotta be the dumbest death I have ever had in the entire time I've played Skyrim. I swear. In fact, that may have been the dumbest death anyone has ever had playing Skyrim. I don't even think people who have never played Skyrim before has had a death like that. Like complete noobs. People who have never played Skyrim before, who have done it for a short run, they probably had more sense than to walk into a blade and try to run through it. God, what the hell was I thinking? That's gotta be the dumbest thing I've ever did. That's got to be the stupidest thing I've ever did. I almost kind of want to like edit that out when I put this on YouTube. At the same time, I know that I'll be beating myself up over it. Because God, it's gotta be like just record breaking for just stupidest thing someone's ever done in Skyrim. I swear. Just crazy to me. Oh, only one lockpick lost. At least I'm getting a lot more healing potions considering I've been burning through them. Oh, I am not picking that. That's interesting. That's also interesting. I said lockpicking or pickpocketing is 15% easier. Why did I not have that equipped? Pickpocket is 15% better. Okay, so if that was lockpicking, I may have been actually tempted to go for that master chest, but it's not lockpicking, it's pickpocket. There's something I missed over here. Am I just supposed to jump in the water? Okay, let's look around. I want to see what's up here. Oh, there you are, Lydia. I was worried that she wasn't gonna follow me because I went down a cliff, essentially. Was Night Prowler the one that killed me a few times in the previous one? Maybe not, I'm not sure. I remember Farmer giving me so much trouble, and now I'm just kind of breezing through them. I wonder if these are weaker variants, or it's just my damage output has just been a lot better. And I guess it's maybe I didn't have dragon skill armor before my last Space Bomber. I'm not sure. I think the last time I fought Farmer, I was maybe in Thieves Guild armor as part of the Thieves Guild quest. I'm not sure. My memory is not that great at times. Honestly, I can't really remember with the last time I faced Farmer. I remember they used to give me so much trouble. We go and save here because we may be facing Chorus. Also, antivirus program, stop. Stop. Sorry, my antivirus program gets antsy. It always says, oh, you need to update your computer. You need to restart your computer. Restart your computer now. Hey, you want to take a virus scan? This is so obtrusive. I only use this computer for work. It's not like I just use this computer to like browse like porn sites or something like that. I just only use this laptop for work, and yet I just work on like Word doc pages or presentations for school. I never use this computer for pleasure, and yet my antivirus program pops up like 10 times every single day, and it's just so obtrusive. It's just I wouldn't know if I need a scan for it, like an antivirus thing, and I don't think I do. The only problem that exists with my laptop is it's really slow, simply because it is 3 years old, and it is kind of usually laptops have a shelf life of 2 years. But that's the only problem I have with it. It's just it being old. No virus on computers. No need for my antivirus program to run for the 10th time in a week. Probably not going to come up with anything. It'll just say, oh, you need to update your drivers. It's already updated. Oh, this is new. Oh god, I wasn't paying attention to my health. Thank you, Lydia. What ice spell was that? I wasn't even paying attention to my health, but it looked like a standard freeze spell, but it was just completely draining me. That's an interesting enemy variant, a Warmonger. I don't think I've ever seen that enemy variant before. It's kind of funny, just usually when I end a playthrough, I'm maybe like level 30 or 40. I don't remember ever being like level 50. Well, maybe I haven't, I just don't remember it. But I definitely have not done as much stuff as I've done in previous playthroughs as I have here. I don't even think I've actually been able to do all the quests. I actually want to back up. There was a thing somewhere. I have to know. Where does this go? I know it says glacial ruins as the area as that before, but I have to know. Where are we on the map? Okay, so... Oh. Okay, well that's interesting. Just go back. It's a little shortcut to the previous area. I know exactly where we are. This was the area I was at before I went to double back to kill Jazar, I think what his name was. Maybe I have to go ahead and save again. Again, these farmer guys really aren't that bad. I remember these guys used to be just so annoying for me to fight. Now I'm just kind of breezing through them. Also, something I mentioned in previous streams, I don't know if I ever covered the main quest, or the quest where I mentioned this in my stream series. But Fulmers are actually part of a race that is like a fallen society of snow elves. But essentially kind of mutated or gone crazy or something. And turned into Fulmer, which is blind and sensitive to light. It's just little lore bits like that that I absolutely love about Skyrim. That was cool. Also, I should mention that I have no current plans of doing any of the creation clubs since that was released with the anniversary edition. I mentioned this a few times earlier in the series, I'm just restating it here. If you want me to cover fishing, if you want me to cover the Saints and Seducers, if you want me to cover whatever else has been added in the anniversary edition, I just will not cover it. I have no interest in doing stuff like touching the creation club stuff because that's not in the base game, and honestly that stuff doesn't interest me at all, and especially fishing. I have no interest in fishing whatsoever. Plus I think one of the NPCs that you need to talk to actually died because of dragon attacks, so yeah, that was fun. Probably won't be able to complete that quest anyway. But again, I don't really care about fishing. There's a lot of games just throw fishing in their games and attempt to just make it like more fun or something. But there's very few games that I can think of that actually handled fishing well. And surprisingly, one of those games, in my honest to God opinion, is Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5 handled fishing just so well. It's honestly, the fishing in Far Cry 5 was honestly my personal favorite things to do. It's just kind of an underrated thing. But there are challenges in Far Cry 5 that I love, where you need to catch certain types of fish in order to check it off the list. And I just found that just so fun to do. Just go to various spots and try and catch unique types of fish. And that was just so fun. And then they just added fishing in Far Cry 6 where it's just doing the same thing but no real reason to do that other than for an achievement. And it's just not as entertaining because there's no real incentive to do something like that as there was in Far Cry 5. You know, maybe the only person that feels that way, because there's probably people out there that just think Far Cry is the best. Far Cry 6 is like the best Far Cry game ever. Like one of my best friends from high school thinks, but I just personally don't really care too much for Far Cry 5.
Let's just get out of here. Hasn't there been enough death?
Of course you want me to leave. Just waiting for me to turn my back, so you can have all the glory for yourself. Never should have come here.
I actually took the time to drink a cup of coffee while this person was attacking me. Backstab! Oh god. I actually got scared a little bit because I wasn't expecting to drop down. Something I want to do is I want to see what's beyond here. Okay, so we're here. Oh, we're already in Blackreach? It's only been 50 minutes. Huh. Oh, by the way, this is why this is one of my favorite locations in this game. It is by far the most visually stunning area I've ever seen. It's just so beautiful. It's by far the most interesting area, I swear. Let me use Mark for Death on you. Do I have that equipped? Fully upgraded Mark for Death is a godsend. Also, I guess I should mention, if my face cam looks odd to you, it's because I kind of had issues. I had to completely dismantle my streaming setup just so I could move some furniture around and try and clean something. And I kind of made the mistake. Oh. I kind of made the mistake of completely. I didn't realize that if I unplugged everything from my desktop so I can just move it someplace else, that it would completely disconnect. Well, obviously it would disconnect my face cam, but I didn't know that me doing that would cause me to have to completely remove the face cam source from OBS and just re-add it. And it's just very dumb because I just feel like that should not be a thing, but I had spent like 5 minutes before this stream just trying to fiddle around with stuff and just completely uninstall things and put it back and put it on, and eventually I was able to get it working, but I think it's possible I may not have this stupid fishing. I think it's possible I may not have this entirely correct, I guess. Because it looks like it's in the right position, but it just looks a bit off. Also, just doing a little test. There is times where it feels like that it's not. There are times when it feels like that it's not exactly working as expected, I guess I should say. Where whenever I look at my face cam, it looks off to me. I don't know if it's probably just me, but it just looks weird to me. I don't know why. But it's like it almost kind of looks like that it's just something like in the focus thing where it's not as clear as it should be, I guess. I don't know. It may be just me. It could be that I'm just high as a kite, but I don't do drugs, by the way. I was just saying, but it just looked off to me for some reason. I don't know why. Again, I may be the only person that feels that way for just pretty much everyone else watching this stream or this video on YouTube. That may look normal, but it just looks off to me for some reason. I think this is the only situation where Nirnroot doesn't. The hell was that sound? I think it's the only situation where Nirnroot doesn't actually grow near water. It kind of grows pretty much anywhere. It's Crimson Nirnroot just. I'm pretty much everywhere. But I'm gonna try and like explore every nook and cranny, just so that I don't miss anything. Also, where is Lydia? There you are. Thank you for not being dead, Lydia. This is like a spider area. Personally, I didn't have to fight any spiders. For some reason, I got a little bit scared when I saw the animation. I thought somehow the enemy got execution off on me, because my guy was just standing there not doing anything for a second. Need to get up there somehow. If I am having a hard time finding these Nirnroot, what I may end up doing is, oh, God, where's mother? Is I just looking up a map for it, because I think these are set in set locations. Don't want to have to use a guide if I don't have to. I'd rather find things on my own. I'm gonna go that way in a bit. I do want to see what's up here. I swear to God, this is. I mentioned this before, but it's gotta be like the best visually looking area ever. I'm not gonna go this way just yet. Don't want to explore, just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. It'd be great if I could find everything on my first try. Sadly, this area is so big, so it's possible I may not find everything. I'm hoping there aren't 30 Nirnroot in this area, and there's actually more than 30. Because I want to kind of make things easier if I don't have to go to every single location. I just have to go to some of the locations. I'm still gonna try my best to explore and make sure I'm not missing anything. The hell, I didn't even know that farmer could heal. A lot of the executions in this game, cannot say that enough. And up 30, we just need 20 more, and I honestly forget what we even get for this. So we will find out together. I don't want to go up there, but just want to explore down here a little bit more. So I will say, I've been kind of introduced to this video I found online of, it's like this acapella group or something that's just singing the Dragonborn Comes, which is a song in Skyrim that Bard sing. And there's this guy that just has like the deepest voice, and he just voices that just so well, it's just crazy. I'm sure that if you just Google the Dragonborn Comes, you'll probably find that video. Like, that guy just has it the best voice. I'm a huge music guy, so just like music, I like songs. Can't sing worth a damn, can't play an instrument to save my life, but I do like listening to music. I have a friend who, when I tried to get him to watch a musical, like a Broadway musical, he said that it was quote unquote gay. But honestly, there's something like it's just kind of fascinating to me because a lot of the songs, like, say Hamilton for instance, Hamilton has some of like the most interesting, most beautiful songs. But it's kind of more of a rap genre. But at the same time, my dad, who always says the C in rap is silent, actually enjoys that play. But whenever I try to get one of my friends into that, he just says, says that this is gay. So guess music isn't for everyone. Guess you have to be a little bit more cultured to have an appreciation for music, I guess. I just have my friends are just, they're kind of a mix between the most frustrating people as well as possibly the most funniest people at the same time. Like, they do stuff that annoys the shit out of me, but at the same time, when I play video games with them, I generally have a good time. It's just, every single time I play with him, it'll just be either always get into arguments in some way, or we generally have a good time. It's one or the other. It's never both. It's just either we get into an argument, so my friend just throws a temper tantrum because I say I don't like this one aspect in a game that he thinks is the best game ever. Or with my other friend, I briefly mention something that happens in the world and he turns that into an argument about politics that he just calls me retarded for just believing a certain thing. We either have a good time or we just bicker and fight like an old married couple, I swear. And maybe one day, I was thinking at one point that one day, like for my anniversary stream, my channel, because I started streaming on Twitch, I believe on August 16th, or August 12th or something. And I was thinking that for an anniversary stream, I may end up just playing multiplayer again with my friends. I do play a multiplayer game with my friends. I just hope to God that we don't argue and bicker and bitch and moan, essentially, like we always seem to do.